Hello people, Libluini here, with our classics in Dominion 6 terms, the Gem and the Holograms Let's Play. Season 2! There probably won't be a Season 3. It is even thematic not to have a Season 3 because, as far as I can tell, Season 3 of Gem and the Holograms sucked. So Season 2 is the last hooray for that all 80 series. Gem and the Holograms has cast Gates of Horn and Ivory. And there is nothing about it failing, so we have it now. Yes, the gates are here. Huh. You can get now 15 more Glamour Gems each month, as long as this works out. And as long as the gates are standing, each range we are casting from our capital has now +3 range. That's amazing! As you can see, we have now +26 Glamour Gems. We had 0 last turn. So let's hope we get our gate at least, let's say, 15, 30, 60, 90... Yeah, it would have to stay up at least 8 turns before it's not just minimizing our losses. But hey, that's good. Then at next, Jetta tried assassination and it worked. The Mount King was surprised to find a magical girl. Funnily enough, the Mount King is weak enough that Jetta isn't even using her scripting, so it could also be that one temporary gem is just not enough and she only used it to turbocharge her normal summoning spells. So now the Mount King... Oh, he is still fairly beefy. Wait, fuck, that's my own lady. Misclick. Oh, 7 hit points left, so he can do 15 damage on average, and our protection means that, oh, maybe 2 hits we can survive. Let's go a detailed battle log to see what both of them are doing. Oh yeah, that's the AI for you. I'm pretty sure Visions of Death. Is that even part of my script now? She didn't use the script, but might be my fault because, well, the AI will try to keep to your script, even if attacking something that can only hurt the living, that is super undead, is a bad choice. But well, I didn't expect a Mount King here. Well, we can see here the skeletal horse trying to hit us, but we just have enough protection to negate the damage. And then Bao Banshee uses her attacks and does some damage, but hits mostly the horse. Then the Mount King is hit in the shield and nothing happens. Then they continue fighting. Oh, and then the horse dies. And then the Mount King dies. So, I didn't expect Life Drain to work on undead units, but apparently it does. Hit Mountain King in leg with Life Drain for 2 points of damage. Well, okay. Game, if you are sure, then okay, then I'm not complaining. So he got drained to death. That's embarrassing. Then we had some battles between Bailaza and Roos. Roos won. Then our friend, the robot-controlled lizard people, sent in their pretender god and lost. They managed to take out a Son of Heaven, but not enough. This is lizard people conspiracy. He even has some gems left. On the limb. Well, logically it would be useful for him to cast something like Earthquake. But he doesn't. Instead, yeah, I'm guessing he has still some kind of buffing. Oh, and he was apparently set to attack because he flew in the middle of those ashsaults and killed himself. Then Agatha is dying, like I assumed, because the Earthblood Deep Well has suddenly ended. And that's bad news probably for Agatha, because it was in the middle of the capital. Then in Strongbay we find more gems. In Hinnom, assassination attempt by rats. It's the second time this happened. Is this a spell Hinnom can use? I should look this up. Anyway, the giant rats attack one of our Bao Banshees. But she is a mean lady, and while the peasants are all pretty much confused that there are suddenly giant rats bursting into the door, she just kills them. Of course, it helps that the two of the rats are immediately start to panic and run away. Probably we killed the leader, I assume. I'm kind of beefy. I have a good chance to attack and defend themselves, and even some minor protections, so not every scratch will immediately do damage. Hit points 15 means, yeah, there's a good chance they will survive at least one hit. But moral 5 also means if they get scratched, they'll probably run away anyway. But they are mean enough, and if they manage to hit... Oh, an infected bite, oh no. That means you get deceased even if you survive. That's mean game, that's very mean. Just lucky that our magic elves are special enough not to get hurt by such a little attack. Then, new trade roads in Andra and Doria. Plus 20 income in the already high income province. Well, thank you. Then we got one of Enkidu's scouts. I'm guessing he started to probe us. Then Hinnom. His walls are moderately damaged. One of our guys became a hero. Yeah. So his ability is now move and attack quicker. Huh. So his combat speed is going up, I'm guessing. Defense 22, and that's all without our bless. That's wow. Man, our units and commanders are hard to hit. So now we have combined forces here, and this lady can now give her... who needs it the most? How many glamour gems does she have? Let's split it in the middle. Wait, fuck. I've taken away from Tailter. Tailter has the nature gems and needs this. Oh wait, the other girl has a lot more, I think. Yeah. Oh, let's give her 8. So. No. Wait, this was stupid. I wanted to look up here scripting. Army. Yes, of course, it's still an assassin. Scripting. So let's go back to normal combat. Personal luck and blood body, since our mages are mostly not sacreds. Of course, Nevan could just bless himself, I guess. Probably have to rethink this, because of course all our sacred mages can, instead of casting blood body, just use a turn to give themselves blur by blessing. Difference is just... no, caster. That's the cheapest variant there is, and it's only fatigue 10, so who cares? There are still some mages who are blessing like motherfuckers. Probably continue to bless even, so let's leave it at that. The army is ready, so let's continue eastward. Okay, this is funny. There's still a big army here. And they're coming for us with all those strong summoned units. And there's still 50 left here. Fire imps and mannequins left without anything. The question is, what we'll do with our army here now. Sorry, you don't need to move. So next turn, we'll probably back in Hinnom. Let's see. I could be mean. They're probably going to trying to save their capital. So let's do this. We are sidestepping into the Great Farewell, while Hinnom's army is probably not catching us, and as defensive movements come first in the turn order, so Hinnom will probably march in and not catch us because they're just slipping in and then sitting there while we are dumbfoundedly walking out. I think it's like this. Could also be that if they're trying to storm out and try to combine their forces with an incoming army, they have better chances at catching us. But not doing anything would of course be the most stupidest of all choices, so I'm doing this. Because then in the following turn I can march into Olvur, and our army here can march into Profia. And then we can meet up in the middle. I'm probably taking Bitra next. Ah, we have a province like this in one of my other games. That's funny. It's probably because all the names are getting recycled. It's all the same data, I guess. So anyway, my plan is to meet our two big armies up to finally bring down Hinnom for good. And also, we really don't need to risk heavy losses since we have so many other potential enemies. So our big army in the west is now continuing forwards. Our army here is marching into the Great Farewell. How fast can these fuckers move? Nope, sorry, some of them are too slow, probably because of our slingers again. So let's at first get out of this very unhealthy swamp here. And that's the movement done for this turn already. We are stepping out of the way of the army in Kebon. Then we are sending our troops down into Olvur, and our main army will clean up the squadron left in Pnovia. It's, of course, it would be kind of dumb if they manage to catch us and cause huge losses, because then I need to raise yet another army, which would suck a lot. But well, that's the game. Ulm is still preparing to storm Kailasa, and after that we'll probably have to think about our nap running out soon. Arco is still doing whatever, still nominally at war with Rus, but not doing anything. The army in Erebon looks like they could be strong enough to deal with the army in Sedenwood Forest. So let's see what they're both doing next turn, I suppose. Some research is still being done. Ah yes, of course, I have this to parcel out. You get now this here, and you probably should get something to protect your head. Do I have something cheap? I mean, obviously, giving her something that gives her up to level 5 would be neat. Do we have enough gems? Because this... Can she do this herself, is the question. Yes. The Gossamer reel is 15. Oh. For some reason I had 30 in my head. Well, okay, that's of course super. Because instead of sending 2 of those mages off, I'll get one who is just stronger than the others. And let's add another Dream Stone where we're at it. Dream Stone. So nice. We could also get a Dream Spool, I guess. Can do a lot with 1 gem if you have level 7 in Glamour. We also have this nice Glamour graphics here for our gate. I still have 6 only, but I can use alchemy for a little bit more and have some astrals. Not many apparently. Water gem I need the least, I suppose. Well, now I can try to see our extended range Glamour. Forgotten Palace is... Oh, makes fortresses disappear. I really wish I could find a use for this, but against an actual player you want to look strong, not weak. So, yes, of course, we don't have anything to... Evocation is still on 6th. Ah, fuck me. Glamour, please. Illusory attack is still not unlocked. Well, okay. I wasted a couple gems. Ah, I still have to wait 2 turns. 2 turns. Can the Broken Land continue getting griffins? Yes. We're already running out of money again. Ah. Let's change things up. We can recruit more sacreds. And I guess Slinger. Sooner or later I probably have to recruit non-sacreds, but I also need more money for that, since all of our units are fairly expensive. But funnily enough, if we take huge losses, this would actually help us. We could change back to other shit. So next turn I'll probably start recruiting magic units again, since we now have our stupid Gates of Ivory. So we don't have to save up again. Ah, fuck, what was this? Discord? System messages. Now this sucks ass, because now I have to look through my recording later to see if I accidentally recorded the message and then I have to cut it out. So yeah, a griffin. Candles. They have leadership of magic beings, which griffins definitely not are. And Aldran, yeah, okay. Problem is, of course, the griffins aren't stealthy, so what I wanted to do here doesn't work, right? There's a big army here. That could be troublesome for us. And there are just other armies. So my main goal is now to get our research done, because, of course, military attack is nice to destroy the back rows. Shimmering fields would be very nice now against huge masses of armies. Even though probably we need multiple hits. Aurora Borealis, of course, is good against mages and unhealthy for everyone else, I suppose, too. And it keeps going, so this is nice. Requires Twilight or Darkness. So we can finally start using our weird combo for casting Twilight and then doing stuff into Darkness. There's also this nice warning here that Twilight makes it easy to resist because it's not dark enough to fully work. So we have, as soon as this goes active, interesting fact, because if we go out from Twilight, of course we lose access to Ephemeral Blast. So we have to do something else with our many Glamour mages. Especially the ones who only have Glamour 2 and nothing else. Could be funny. On the other hand, having a spell up that just keeps on stunning everyone could be immensely useful. Then we have Slumber. Wake up if wounded. Might be a bit too late then. Visions of Death only works if you have level 3. That's of course out. Group Luck. Unending Nightmare. No. Then those are all too high level. Alteration. Gift of Displacement is... yes. Huh. Yeah, our level 2 mages might be in a... might be seeing some sort of problem when it comes to this. Yeah, oh, we have to be careful. In an emergency, we can still use the spell during Twilight. It's just weaker then. I have to make the decision to either switch to something else for our mages to do, or just double down and ephemeral blast everyone while slightly weaker Aurora is occasionally making someone stunned. I have to. It's an interesting choice. It makes our purely glamour mages completely in German we would say something like it takes the teeth out of them and makes them harmless because they suddenly can only buff instead of attack. But still, we still need 2 full turns to get Evocation 7. And then we'll still a lot of turns from even getting Aurora Borealis. And the Celestial Rainbow is something you really like to get because our expensive elves can really take this additional money. Now let's see. Yeah, Agatha is given up and is soon dead. Everything else continues apace. And yeah, Forge of the Ancients and Riches from Beneath are still up for some reason. And we actually... But that's funny, so no one actually used their own global. So instead they just open run for us. That's nice of them. It also means that there is no second slot open, so if someone else now casts one, they won't immediately roll a dice to see which one they fight against. Instead they're just taking the next slot. It means we have a good chance as long as someone isn't actively trying to dispel us. You're lucky. Glamour, I think, is too new to have an opposition spell, so you might need a strong Astral Mage. And I hope Arco isn't too chaotic to just do this to me. So for now things are looking up. So then, Libluini out. Oh no, a dire portent. Does this mean we're losing our global after just one turn? Oh, by the way, I'm Libluini and we are here back with Dominion 6. Elf times are about to begin. We are now already in the late summer in the year 5. So things are heating up. We are also slowly drifting closer to something called a cataclysm. So I have to slowly start planning for that if we want to survive. And this dire portent is Wes Anderson's Lord of the Rings. Drilling another Earth-blood deep well. So someone else is now getting the blood well, the Earth gems from the blood deep well. Yes, of course. And of course Hinnom tries his best to be really annoying and is seducing my mages from under me. Then there was a battle in the Great Farewell, where our marching army managed to kill one of our own She-Lords. Well, that didn't work out very well. Except for the enemy. We lost one of our Lamias, that's funny. Battle in Hinnom. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Those idiots were left behind because one of the leaders being seduced was, of course, one of our leaders. So this is stupid. Retreat details. 69 units dispersed, that's nice. 50 even survived. So, at least we didn't lose much. And we killed 3 of those griffins. So, not much new here. We already know he has those beefy sacreds. But at least it's only 14 or something. Then we have these guys, some kind of haunt guys who are also demons. Yeah, someone is spending the blood. And Ether warriors, which you can only get by summoning them. So they get better the more magic there is in the region. They're also ethereal, which makes them hard to hit. And I have a magic void blade, a moon blade, that can kill a lot with 33 damage per hit. And an attack skill from 13 is high enough, so there will be a lot of those hits. Void sanity just means they're less prone to going insane if magic things are going out of control. Astral magic. And he has still some beefy mages here, like this Malkaut, who is mainly a blood mage, level 3 to start, and he gets the chance of some extra buffs. And Clockwork Soldiers. They are not really good, really. Their attack skill is just bearable, and they have a single sword hand. The good thing is that they are resistant against a lot of stuff. Now they're also inanimate and mindless. And they have insane exhaustion, because they are just wind-up toys. So they will fight a while and not too bad, and they are hard to damage thanks to being just a big clockwork machine. But with 7 hit points they will be going down fast, and after 15 turns or something like of fighting, that's it, they're done. Goodbye, my friends. Of all the resistance, but of course they're not resistant against fake damage, so I keep forgetting. Is it just undead that are immune or do deals? Oh, I guess mindless. Yeah, so the good thing about Clockwork Soldiers is our glamour mages can't fake them to death. Poor amphibian of course means underwater they'll be really, really bad. But there's still one last army. A hurricane. Unrest and population loss. Yeah, that's the Gale Gate. We are finally seeing it happen. Then Lupia. Yeah, the Gale Gate can be stupid. A lawgiver has caught a traitor, which means more gold but also more unrest, and we got a magic ice sword. That's funny. Then finally an Andoria Dominion is going down. The Harvest Festival was held in the province. During the festival a huge number of goats were sacrificed to a local deity. Faith is decreasing, but we got more taxes and growth. I have no idea. Does this count as a good event or not? And -4 dominions is a lot. We got a little bit more gold and lost a lot in turn. So hopefully we are now out of reach of the crazy broad who did this to us. So let us carefully reorganize our surviving troops. Well, it's kind of a misnomer, we have more survivors, but just not here. Oh wow, we have not many slingers left over. Not many slots to give them out. Our Mega Mage at least can command some troops. So please stand in front and die, thank you. We are still off complete anti-flyer mode, I see. Now that's a funny little composition. So let's continue our plans. So let's do some extra defense, but yeah, if there are only slingers, it doesn't really mean I should put more money in. So there is a big new army. This means we have to destroy the little miniature army that's here. Still have to do some assassinations. I hope that Jetta can stop things. So of course if he marches directly into the Great Feral instead of confronting us, that may not work out. But of course if he does it, it means I can combine our armies without any serious problems on our side. I wish we had already more stuff researched. We are still not done with Evocation 7. Oh man, so many mages not doing research. Yeah, from next turn onwards I can, at least if I want to, use Illusory Attack to snipe away provinces he's retaking. And I have Shimmering Fields. And too bad he has mostly replaced his army with robots. And he doesn't have any mages left, it seems, because he had no chance to recruit any. The funny thing is, of course, with only one temple left, he's probably suffering a collapse of his dominion, but there are still a lot of enemy candles left. But we are slowly creeping eastwards with our own, thanks to our double temple, spreading things a bit. So, things are now slowly getting blood related. I still have no blood researched, but I can actually forge some shit. Now, how to do this at best? So let's do it like this. I'm sending two teams of two blood mages into position to start fucking things up. So that means we need who would be best, Garnet Sorceress or Garnet Priestess? The Garnet Priestess only has a chance of getting blood, so the Garnet Sorceress... Yeah, so the Garnet Sorceress is our best bet. So... And Griffins, of course. So every 2 turns now, I will send another team of mages around to prop myself slowly for the future. This little team of weirdos will be arriving in Serenforest and then will start using the blood slaves I have to forge an item that is called... I have this lady here. This here, the Sanguine Dowsing Rod. You kill 5 virgins and in turn you get this item which allows you to find blood slaves faster. Yeah, I don't really like blood, but I also don't like immediately losing when Cataclysm rolls around, because around this type combat magic is still okay, but if you want to forge or summon something, it should better be only, how to say this, blood mages, otherwise you're in for a trip. So of course our survivors all set up shop right next to the... couldn't you walk just 1 turn more? Do I have some idiots to go walk around? No, of course I only recruited... No, this is the leader, so, and this are scouts. Yeah, no, that's the only... Oh, there's another hole, so let's scout there. And you just please walk around to see what the enemy is doing down there. So, and you... No, wait, you... Oh, I hate that those guys are so similar looking. You go over here, please. Let's see if we can actually save those assholes. So one of these will probably not survive. So next turn our armies will slowly close up ranks, taking some more territory. Kailasa and Grainport are still under siege. We still have some time left. And TNN really wants to make this as hard as humanly possible. I have to do something astral related. Glamour related. So what do we have here? We have another Gossamer Wheel for Bard, but that's the name. Then we have this Ice Sword. So she is not ready to rumble for a new army in the future. Yeah, probably a time for another Dreamstone. I'm pretty sure I clicked a Forged Magic and Dreamstone and nothing else, please. So you, of course, will now dream for us. Dreaming girl. This, of course, since I already forged another, this means we have to continue. Oh, this is our research block then, and the Broken Land is our future blood magic stock. And we still have some money left over. Okay, you can stop, thanks. Over here in the Saron Forest. Yeah, I guess it's time to summon something here. Let's first see nature. Wooden construction, harrow specs, suppose of the wild, cure disease, gift of reason. Yeah, gift of reason sadly doesn't really work on the lumber construct. Nope, it fails. It's the astral spell that should work, but we don't have astral, so no. The thing is now how to best invest our many gems. Let's see glamour options. Oh, Fey Prince. That's good, because I had a stupid idea of summoning Kimber, Gem's boyfriend. Oh, we don't have Astro. Okay, let's melt down some gems. So, this is funny. So, I wanted to try this out. So, I'm summoning the Fey Prince now. Fey Prince Commander. So, let's see how the guy stacks up. And he will, of course, be the commander of my next army. And then, since we're getting 26 per turn, I guess I can do this. Now our research is changed. It went down because we moved 2 mages, but then went up because I gave someone a Dreamstone. And it's still at a loss, I think. So we'll have to continue forging Dreamstones, I guess, because they keep sending large blocks of mages off to die. Speaking of which, I guess I have to sink even lower here. Okay, she can go there, and Pizzas can go here. And they even have gems left. So I can do the full-on illusionary army stick. You mean if Hinom is doing assassinations or seductions, which is even worse, I can do the same. Seductions are kind of a neat concept. Some units can seduce enemy commanders, and if this works out, the commander changes sides. If it doesn't work out, there's an assassination battle like normal. So it can be an assassination, but if you're lucky it isn't. Oh, Hinom is investing his gems apparently in stealthy assassins just to hurt us some more. Too bad we have to use all those armies on the march, or I would just send in some cheap priests to finally preach his dominion down for good. So our big army is now combining forces, and then we have to trust in our magic. Let me look at something. Ah yes, I forgot to look at... So now all slots are filled, and it was actually our friend elves of Vanheim who did the deed with Earthblood Deepwell. Could possibly be that they were even the ones who dispelled the global that opened up a free slot. Vanheim couldn't know after all that another global would be going down just in 1 turn later, keeping 1 slot open. So that's the 2nd turn we had our Gates of Horn and Ivory. I'm kind of surprised normally I keep losing globals immediately, but I guess other players have better things to do than to snipe a Glamour Gem factory this early. So that's now approximately 9 turns until I start turning a profit. So yeah, so this is going on. We've started preparations for the future. We're still researching, and we sent in some more assassins. And it will be a nasty fight, I can see this already. Sorry, do I have a use for water? Do I have something? Conjuration, yeah, I can summon some shit. And Nayad is a water mage, but she can't ever walk out without dying, so that's less than optimal. What's Evocation 7 bring us on the waterfront? Well, yeah, Ice Strike, of course. Acid Storm and Murdering Winter. Okay. Okay. Level 5 water is something we don't have, so I could, of course, eventually reach Construction 7 and forge something to rectify that. But we don't have enough water gems. So we'll continue with glamour attacks, I suppose. What is with nature? What options do we have here? Well, we can summon poisonous bog beasts. That's interesting. Whispers of the Wild. This is Scrying Province. Yeah, I think some of us have something. Do we have a stronger? Nope, nope, nope. What kind of spells do you have? Glamour. Beckoning. That was it. And 70% of enemy units will be killed. MR in difficult marvel. Units with first survival ignore the spell. Then I'm guessing inanimate and undead and so on also. And we need forests. Sadly, Hinnom is a wasteland. But if the enemy army shows up somewhere else, we can at least try. We have lots and lots of nature camps after all. Clockwork soldiers are probably immune. The Ether warriors, of course, if some of them get killed. The heavy archers, of course, and Graphite warriors. They're all alive and well, and of course they could roll high on their magic resistance. They have a lot of that. But 75 hits are a lot, especially if there are so many outright immune units. Yeah, he summoned a lot of shit. Will probably, the most of the cheap stuff will die in battle. But we also have the nasty deed of killing all the smaller units. Yeah, okay. I probably should give my main combat mage some bodyguards, just in case. So next turn I'll have a attack spell I can use from afar, but right now we're not really capable of doing anything. No, beckoning tones counts as global, I think, right? Of course, but it uses glamour magic. Oh wow, another way we can't use our stupid nature. Are there any interesting nature spells? Well, Call of the Wild. A werewolf and a pack of wolves, another attack spell. 40 or 20 if it's not a forest. So at least we can target non-forest provinces. And 40 wolves and a werewolf are probably about as effective as a large lump sum of idiots who are magical. What I mean is... Oh fuck, still not unlocked, so it's only here viewable. Illusory attack sends an illusionary army, so about 20. Yeah, okay. So the nature version is probably more effective. It's about the same level of effectiveness if there isn't a forest province, so we could... Nature, please. Could send it there, and of course it's here, right? Nature. Invocation. Oh, Poison Mist and Storm of Thorns is kind of Miasma is interesting. Of course, it's a nature global and it only sends poison damage. Can only target swamps and drip caves. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of not very useful. Okay, sometimes I'm stupid. Where the fuck was this? Call the one that walks. That's also interesting. No. A war mage is strong in nature and almost unkillable. Then we have Fury of the Wild, which berserks your entire army, but only affects animals. And it gives attack skill 2 and moral +2. Well, that's interesting. I could use this if I find a way to combine this with other spells, like the Ravenous Swarm. Because the index... Oh wait, no, that's an anti-undead spell. I thought of another thing. But yeah, Growing Fury. All friendly units on the battlefield. And Fury of the Wild, it's only affecting animals, and since I can't do anything reasonable anyway. But yeah, what the fuck was I searching then? I swear there was a spell I wanted to use, but I can't find it anymore now. Yeah, we had Beckoning. The werewolf spell. Where the fuck was it? Pack of wolves is simply getting wolves. Could be useful. I mean, I'm getting 15 plus for 2 gems. Of course, vulnerable against Whispers of the Wild, right? That was it. Whispers of the Wild. No, wait, that's the scribble. Ah, fuck. I'm so close, but I can't remember for shit. Whispers of the Wild is some kind of scrying pearl thing, but... What the hell, man? Why? Oh, Call of the Wild. Call of the Wild. Ah, fuck, I'm stupid as all shit. All shit, I'm pig shit brain. Fuck. Okay, this is the spell. Call of the Wild. Needs level 4 nature. And sends 40 units if it's a forest province or 20 units if it isn't. And since the wolves can have more hit points than just one, they're probably more useful, since the illusory army kind of depends on... Yeah, how the fuck does that work if fake damage only works if there is a leader there? It's kind of funny, and now I kind of want to use illusory attack to see what happens. I fully expect 0 damage because it's this kind of game. So Call of the Wild is Conjuration, and it takes 9 gems to our illusory army's 6 gems, which we still haven't unlocked. So which lady... Oh wow, we only have one who can do this. Everyone else has not enough. Not enough. Well... Let's at least get myself a +1 Fistal Mace. Something else we can use to boost. Mistletoe Garland gives poison resistance. Ivy Crown. No, 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 no. Nothing really useful here. It's either at level 7 construction or it uses paths we don't have. Oh, she already has a Ring of Regeneration. So that's not it either. Well, I think that's all I can do for now. At least with level 3 nature, we are a step up. If she uses the spell, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's absolute the range I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can only use her to retake those provinces, but we need her to cast Summons Force anyway, so this is kind of... I want to do something with the other spell. What was it called? Call of the Wild Fury or something? Yeah, I wish they wouldn't all use similar names. All those spells with wild and some... Wait, it's probably hidden here. Nope. Thaumaturgy, 7. Yes, Fury of the Wild. Also needs level 4. But... that means only that Kimber Benton must probably march to battle soon. Yeah, we have a level 4 mage over here. She could even cast a spell, but of course she doesn't have any animals. Oh, that's my fucking hell. So Kailasa is still doing something down there. Yeah, okay, nothing to do right now. We can't use the animal berserking spell because there aren't any. And I guess we have to move things up. Okay, Bob. I'll have to move you over here because we need someone doing double duty when summoning shit. Because I have the feeling I have to bite in a sour grape and have Kimber Benton do the nature summons and having Bob or Bot do the glamour summons. Yeah, 5-4 and 5-3. So he's probably only getting 6 instead of 7. That was, or was it 5 instead of 6? Well, if I'm lucky, the glamour paths count more, and she isn't losing one of the Fey folk I want to summon next. So mostly a turn of preparations and some back and forth on the war front. So that's it. Let's see if we can stop things from being dragged out too much. Otherwise I plan the flood of the animals next. Libluini out.